never forget the first time you see an inmate die of fear. Not violence, not illness, pure, unadulterated terror. In a place built to cage monsters, some things refuse to stay in their cells. Blackstone Penitentiary has stood for over 100 years, officially. Unofficially, records don't agree. Some maps show it, some don't. Satellite images blur over this patch of land like someone smeared a thumb across reality itself. You hear the wind moan through barred windows, distant coughing. Briggs, 28 years on the job, the kind of man who didn't waste words. Rule number 1 on night shift, you don't make eye contact with cell 14. The way he said it wasn't casual, not a joke. It was a prayer he didn't believe would work anymore. You ask him why? Because the last guy who did is in hospital 3 states away, screaming about smiling shadows, about a woman who keeps asking him to open doors that aren't there. A distant metal clang echoes down the corridor. You laugh, not because it's funny. Fear hates being acknowledged. Briggs doesn't laugh back. Control to Unit D, confirm status. Unit D secure. That's the first lie you hear in Blackstone. The cells are stacked like coffins, 3 levels high. Men inside muttering prayers to gods that stopped listening a long time ago. Not again. Not again. Please, not again. Almost 2 in the morning, 2:17 exactly, when the lights flicker. Electrical pop. Darkness. Emergency generators kick in with a low hum. Old wiring, Briggs says, happens all the time. But when the lights come back on, every inmate is standing, pressed flat against the back walls, as far from the bars as they can get, like something walks the corridor and they are trying not to be seen. Water drips. Jake, you seeing what I'm seeing? Seeing what? Check the thermal on camera 7. The corridor looks empty, but the thermal shows a man-shaped absence. Cold, perfectly human, standing, waiting, not moving, not breathing. The stalker's making rounds. What is it? Don't acknowledge it. That's how it learns you exist. Then you hear it, wet, dripping, slow, thick. It's coming from cell 14. Pearson is pressed against the wall, except the wall isn't solid anymore. It moves like thick liquid, like wet cement. His shoulders are already inside it, his face half swallowed. And he's smiling. Not screaming, smiling. 30 seconds later, he's gone. Just a dark stain soaking into concrete. Pearson was a lifer, killed his whole family. The thing in cell 14 doesn't like competition. That's not a cell, kid. That's a door that learned how to pretend it's a wall. After Pearson, the inmates stand all night whispering the same word. Again, again, again. Don't go in there. You already did. The transmission is dated 3 days from now. Footsteps in the medical wing. A gurney creaks. The girl again, from intake photos, died in a fire 40 years ago, sitting on a hospital bed not used in decades, bare feet dangling, rusty scissors in her lap. You're late this time. Late for what? Last time you screamed louder. Her eyes, wrong. Not empty, not dark, gone. Iteration 72 shows promise. Her face blurs. For a second, Pearson, then Briggs, then you. We're getting closer to the version that lasts. Not a shape, Jacob, a memory. The cameras start desynchronizing. One shows the hallway as it is now. One shows it freshly built, bright, empty. One shows it burned, collapsed, filled with bones. Different years, same corridor, and in every feed, cell 14, always sealed, always there. Project Meridian wasn't about prisoners. It was about thin places, cracks in the world. They found something on this land, something old, something that didn't belong to time. And the inmates? Sandbags, trauma stacked on trauma, trying to hold back a flood. Mary, that's what it calls the shape it's wearing now. Not a shape, Jacob, a shadow I cast across timelines, a finger tracing the glass, looking for the weakest point. Every loop, every iteration, the prison isn't containing the inmates are containing it. Every murderer, every abuser, every broken mind, stacked like bricks around a wound in reality. And now you are being mortared into place. Metal doors begin to unlock slowly, one by one, echoing through the block. You run for the control panel, the total lockdown switch, the one they said you never, ever touch. You always do. Every cycle ends here. The vents rattle. Blue-tinged fingers slide out, joints bending wrong, reaching. Your grief shaped you perfectly. Your guilt, your need to fix what can't be fixed. I won't open it. You already have. So many times, in so many versions. You slam your hand down. Massive locks engage. Bulkheads drop. Steel seals. Screeching stops. Silence. Morning birds. Distant traffic. Normality returning. They call it mass hallucination, faulty wiring, toxic mold. Briggs dies in his car. Heart failure, they say. Pearson officially escaped. Cell 14 sealed. Months later, promoted, given a new partner, Simon, fresh, eager, naive. Unknown number, text, check the feed, cell 14. Wall clean, no stain, no crack. Someone sits on the bunk, back to the camera, turns, your face, smiling. You didn't stop the loop, Jacob. You became its anchor. Lights die. Hundreds of cell doors unlock in perfect unison. The hymn swells inside your head, distorted, overlapping, echoing. Welcome back to cell 14.
If you survived this night, if your heart is still beating, remember this. Blackstone Penitentiary doesn't forget. Cell 14 doesn't forgive. And I didn't escape. It learned me. It knows who's listening. Next time, it might be your face on that bunk, your shadow in the hall, your screams echoing through a corridor that was never meant to exist. So subscribe and stay close, because when the doors open again, you won't just be hearing a story, you'll be living the warning.